Welcome to my channel, Confessions of a Praying Mom. If you have not done so, please subscribe and please hit the little bell. That gives you an update every time I post a new video. All right, so now that you've done that, please like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Okay, so for those of you who are visiting for the first time, welcome. Confessions of Praying Mom is a vision that I birthed out of just a place of hope to connect with other moms everywhere who have questions, who are seeking support, encouragement, and inspiration. And I thought, hey, if I couldn't find that, why not create it myself? And so it started with a simple blog, and now it is really a ministry to me, where I am reaching out. I am seeking wisdom from God daily, from His Word, in prayer, just to encourage moms wherever you are in your walk in parenthood, in your season. We walk through various seasons, from pregnancy to wanting to conceive, to having babies and taking care of newborns, taking care of toddlers, blended families, multiple children, all of that. And so I don't want to spend too much time. What I do want you to do is hop over to Instagram. I have a very active channel there at Confessions of a Praying Mom. The link is below in the description, and you can join me there where I share all of the things that God gives me daily to encourage other moms, as well as my blog, confessionsofaprayingmom.com. Okay, so now we've gotten that out of the way. For the rest of you who've been following me, you've been on the journey with me, then you know I haven't posted videos for a while. And a while means like 2 weeks. So to me, that's not really bad. But I still feel that you are deserving of, what's going on? Where have you been? What have you been doing? Part of the realness of Confessions of a Praying Mom is that we confess. We're very real. We're very transparent about the things that take place in life that cause us to hit bumps in the road, run into obstacles, and sometimes that can be a lifestyle change, that can be a routine change, or just a little bit of burnout and fatigue. Whatever it is, I feel that it's my responsibility to come to you in honesty and share, what's changed, what's happened, and what transpired to cause me to be MIA for, if it's just a short period of time or a long period of time. So, as you know, it is now September. Our kids started school again last week, which was their first week, and we had to do really more preparation than we planned to do 2 weeks prior to them going back to school. I think that pretty much everywhere in our country right now, children, have returned to school. And if you are teaching virtually because of, the effects of COVID-19, the pandemic worldwide, then you know that there's a lot involved. Even if you're just a parent that's supporting, a grandparent that's supporting, a guardian that's supporting, there's a lot involved to keep your kids on task, to make sure that they are they have the resources that they need, that there are technical issues that can take place. It's a new routine for everyone. It's not the same as sitting in a classroom for 8 hours in a day with a structured schedule. So that's kind of our situation. We did not want our children to go back just yet. We decided to allow them to continue virtual learning from home. And so the setup for that was pretty tedious. We did something different this time around. I don't know how many of you set up a special study space for your students at home, but we decided to do an independent learning space for each one of our boys. And so that took me a couple of weeks to figure out, because last year I had the entire front living room, and I I had transformed it into a classroom. And so this time around, I decided to give my youngest son his own space in that room. And my middle schooler, I have a 7th grader who really wanted to be in his own room. So we had to do some rearranging and a little bit of work on that. Then when school actually started, we hit a few bumps. We hit a few hiccups. There were some issues with my eldest son, his enrollment. There was some trouble with transferring him from the school he went to last year to the middle school that he's attending this year. And so he missed almost the whole first week of school. So we had to play catch up. My youngest son, he needs a lot of attention. So I don't know how many of you moms have one of those children that, you know, they're fidgety, they don't like to sit still, their attention span is quite short, and so you have to kind of give them several breaks during the day, keep coming and checking in on them. I have a specific thing that I do that works for me and Isaiah, and that is, you know, keeping him accountable. I'm teaching him how to advocate for himself, you know, ask his teachers questions on his own, look through all the resources that they've provided before he comes to me, but still, he's 10, so I have to actively participate throughout the day to let him know that I am paying attention, to see that he's still engaged, he's still on task. And I've done little things like giving him an exercise ball to sit on. Sometimes I tell him when he has to read something, he can move onto the floor and sit on a floor pillow. I let him go outside 2 to 3 times a day. So these are little things that we've had to figure out in our house. My prayer is that you are figuring it out. Whatever it is that works for your family dynamic, your children, my prayer is that you take the time to discern that and figure that out. That's so important. So that has taken precedence, my friends, over the live devotion and prayer, which I haven't done for the last 2 weeks. It has also taken over new blog posts that are posted weekly on my blog. And it has also taken over any new video content that you would find here. So hopefully I'm forgiven. I think that doesn't really require an apology, but it really requires an explanation. Also, now I want to shift away from the lifestyle change and routine change. We have been really going forward with the live prayer and devotion every week. It has been such a blessing. I have mamas who are there with me every week. You're up, you're ready to go at 6 a.m. on Thursdays, and you've been messaging me and you've been saying, hey, what happened? I was up this morning and I didn't see you live on Instagram. What happened? Well, let me be honest with you. The very first week that I missed 2 weeks ago, I actually didn't wake up. So that's why you didn't get a heads up. There was no post about it or anything. Frankly, I was embarrassed. My alarm went off, but I did not open my eyes. I was so tired, y'all, that week. I believe that was the first week that we actually started prepping the kids for going back to school, and we were running around trying to get things done. Mind you, if you didn't know, I have a 10-month-old, I can't talk, a 10-month-old who's about to be 11 months actually in a few days. Oh my gosh, so I have to do an update for that. Anyway, but I have a 10-month-old, she's about to be 11 months, and guess what? There's one in the oven. So this pregnant mama is running behind an 11-month-old and trying to get 2 very, very, very demanding boys ready for school. So I think all of that took a toll on me. And then it came to me this week. I really had been in prayer because I wanted to post and I wanted to come on and say, hey guys, I know there's been no live devotion for the last 2 weeks. Forgive me. But I didn't have a follow-up. And so for me, it's really important if I come on and I say, hey, I'm making a change or I missed something, that I have a solution, right? That's the proper way to do things. So Actually, I have been in prayer and I've been asking God, well, what do you want me to do? The season is changing. The routine for my house is changing. Do I need to shift and do something different? Do I need to pre-record the live devotion and prayer? Well, then it wouldn't be live anymore, right? Do I need to pre-record it and post it? And that just didn't sit in my spirit. I really believe the fact that it's live gives it an authenticity that we're looking for, and it speaks to the vision that God gave me about building community and touching base with other moms right where you are. You may have a prayer need in that moment. You may want to type a comment in that moment that can't be captured if I pre-record the video, right? So I said, okay, Lord, it needs to remain live, but when do I do it where it's not so exhausting? He gave me a new day, same time. Starting next week, I'm going to be doing it on Mondays. I know you're asking, well, why do you do it at the top of the week? Sometimes we need that inspiration towards the end of the week, or like a midweek fill-up, right? Well, for me, I think it would be even better to do it on Monday, because Mondays need to be motivational, right? They need to be power-packed. We need to be launched forward for the week with wisdom, with encouragement, with inspiration. And God had been downloading some things in our devotions for us to do on a weekly basis as we went through and studied the Word and received the revelation that He was giving us each week. And so I believe that on Mondays, it's going to be so much more impactful for you, moms, and for me as well, to receive the word from the Lord, the revelation that God is giving us at the beginning of the week, and start our week off, just fulfilled, like overflowing with all of the things that He wants us to focus on and meditate on throughout the week. So I am going to be starting actually this coming up Monday, doing the live devotion again, and it will be at the same time, 6 a.m. That's Central Standard Time. I'm in Dallas, Texas, remember. So if you are Eastern Standard Time, that's 7 a.m. Mountain Standard, Pacific, all of that, you just have to figure that out from the Central Standard Time of 6 a.m. because I don't want to get it wrong. Okay, so other than that, that's about it. I really don't have much more to say. I just really wanted to, put my face on the screen and let you hear my voice and let you know that I'm here, and I am just like you. I am navigating through some moments that are really hard, that are really difficult, and sometimes I just need to regroup. I need to refocus, and I want to encourage you today, if that's you, if something is changing in your life, a new job, a new baby, just the kids going back to school, maybe something is absent that you once felt that you had control of things because you were working on a schedule, you did have consistency, and so now all of that is absent and you're trying to figure it out. Be encouraged. God is with you. He will show you how to navigate through it. He will give you peace, and He will give you the wisdom to navigate through all of that and create a space for your family, for your children, that allows them to flow the way that God wants them to flow. Okay, so I just wanted to encourage you with that today. Do not be discouraged. Do not give up. You've got one praying mom right here that's praying for you and who is rooting for you to be all that God called you to be. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you in the next video. Comment below if this blessed you and if you're looking forward to more. I'd love to hear if you would like to see me post some different things, some different content. Share your ideas, share your thoughts. I'd love for you to drop those in the comments. Okay, if nothing else, be well, be blessed, take care.